works.
Yeah, we won't start Mythic until tomorrow.
Well, we had it set to Mythic right away.
Antorus
Yeah, I was a little scared.
Fastest way to get bugs fixed is via Discord. That's a lovely sign. Wait, I have a Moonfeather statue. I'm gonna put this down.
Should apparently work on them.
Just to see what happens.
Hi there,
I'm
hi.
gonna need a summon.
I think Fane is popping in. Oh, not working, I guess.
Yep, Fane's putting up a closet inside.
We're getting the skip quest already. Wow.
I think it's actually slightly more convenient than waiting and then having to do the first boss or going all the way until like the 6th boss.
Hey, Missiles, can you stand at the top of this ramp over here for just no reason for me?
That's a good sign.
Trash.
That's so nice. These guys, they could be nice people.
Oh, these are some very nice trash. I mean, look at
You mean way over here? I have no problem.
Make sure we get everybody in here, then I'll throw a table down.
Oh my goodness.
We have 15 people.
We have so
buddy.
much space, so much room for activities, and we're...
Activities. What are we gonna play, like, activities? Basketball in here?
I've got 2 magic decks.
There we go.
I have a little mini tournament.
Wow, 15 people.
Are we playing Commander?
Every time.
Excellent.
I have my Mathematician's Wet Dream deck, where every card either adds or subtracts something to something.
Hello, where you at?
I'm coming. I'm doing the walk through lava right now.
Oh,
We just
fun.
threw you a summon.
You summoned you.
I didn't see one.
Mini summon.
Said you had impending ones.
Flask. There we go.
You going straight down the middle of the thing? You are. Oh, that's the worst one.
Yeah, lava hurts, huh?
The floor is lava.
Yeah, it's already getting to it, so.
Yeah.
I just logged on and I was right there. Oh, I guess.
I mean,
I showed,
earlier. I was dazed the whole time.
Are you telling me you can't Path of Frost over lava?
Man, it must really suck. I too have a hard time getting here. I really have a hard time. Really difficult.
Okay.
By the way you're saying that, I don't believe you.
You summon.
I just cloaked. Did this? Oh, there we go. They are now Moonkin.
Oh, there we are. They look so stupid.
It's the army of Moonkin. I'm so glad they updated these guys' models.
Oh.
Speaking of Moonkins, where's Edgy?
Not more Moonkin.
I was gonna say he's right up here in the front, but no, that's Din.
Chronikai Crystal.
Tables down.
Walk in the light.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't dance.
Thank you, thank you.
Moonkin
Looks
raid.
like fun was detected.
Hey. Looks like we got 15. So welcome everyone for first day of new raid. We'll see how this goes.
We will not be explaining fights, and we'll be removing DKP a lot. All day.
And if you don't have 2 legendaries at 1,000, you will be minus 100k KP.
Please
Go ahead and
Argus
do
kill.
your Vantage runes for Argus the Unmaker. We should beat him in about 5 minutes.
I only have one at 1,000. Does that mean
Oh,
I
that's
lose
weak.
half?
Yeah, sure.
Is it a bad time to mention I don't have a head of the curb?
We're kicking you out unless you can get cutting edge
Right.
from the next raids, the next expansions, right?
I'm gonna say let's kill that guy first.
Oh, I need to make more.
You want to let that Pat move back out first?
Well, that's the boss, so yeah, we're gonna let him go. Or is it?
The Moonkin are
No,
there.
no, that's not the boss. Sorry.
Got a similar name.
Got a similar name. That's what confuse me.
I even put on my good glasses today.
How interesting.
As opposed to your bad ones?
Yep.
Yeah, good point. Hopefully some of you picked up do that.
There's poop on the ground, so.
No, I think that's just tan swoop.
Oh, okay.
The fellow one is. They smash. If you see a purple cloud, that's Tamp doing his poopy. I'm only saying this because he can't talk back at the same time.
There's certainly bad poop in here, so.
Yeah.
Poop is bad things.
Never know in this game. Used to be you never stand in poop. Now it's like stand in poop. If your friends are all gonna die.
The problem is that there's too many classes that have things that can drop stuff also.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this is kind of why I like playing Monk, because there's nothing that I do that drops anything except for a statue.
Ooh, get out of those big circles.
I was gonna say, wait for the first boss. Gotta stand in the little poop, but not stand in the big poop.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What was up?
Ah!
Oh, this is...
Man, Bigwig should have told me about that. What the hell?
I like your strategy, so just stand there and hope everything's going to be okay.
I tried to find the intersection. I was right about here. I think it was okay.
It's too bad you're not the size of a goblin that might actually be able to dodge out of those things.
I was trying to find a spot to go.
You need to be a slightly smaller bear.
There's a bunch of cookies back here if anybody wants them.
I'll actually be right back. My DBM is giving me constant load failure.
There was an upgraded DBM this morning too.
Yeah, it was like 18 years old.
I updated my Bigwigs.
If you want any of these banners, just say so.
You can combine them all to be big DB FO? I don't know.
Deadly Bigwig mods. There we go.
Torn Doombear.
I wonder how many bosses Saunders will miss today.
Well, I mean, considering that we are going to be clearing, we have to clear all this trash first, I'm assuming he should be able to wake up before we touch the first boss, but we'll see.
I'm gonna miss the run up, kill 3 trash, and you're there.
Yeah.
That was like the best part, just meeting Goroff every week.
Well, I mean, it could have been like Trial of was it Trial of Honor, or called?
Oh, that second raid.
The second raid, yeah. Where you didn't really have any trash.
Got a little bit going to the second 2 bosses.
Yeah, the second 2 bosses, but the first boss was like literally no trash.
Yeah, it was nice.
But
That hallway down to the dog was not fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss having the very cool characters in here. And then have
Jump
then
down?
have I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And have
This is
Ailu
the boss
do
fight
his have Ailu do his impersonation of God King Skullbold.
So, over there by the skulls where Din and I will take our missiles, I guess, and not missiles, our missiles, but his missiles, and dodge them.
This is the boss?
This is the boss, so.
This isn't the boss, this is a little ad beforehand.
Oh.
This is
Okay.
the form.
Gosh dang it. I don't read these anyways. Okay. Just a little ad. Kill him.
Everything's grassy.
He's just a world. He's just an annihilator. He's not the world breaker.
I'm assuming we get these.
Stand him. Yes. It's basically the stuff that he's teaching us how to do the stuff. The 2 ones.
Decimation is a debuff. If you have that, move away from the raid.
This is the annihilator.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Good.
Stand in the annihilation walls. There we go.
One person per.
Oh, okay.
Nope, you can do multiple people.
You can do more.
Doesn't it give you a dot?
Nope.
It's.
Dots. I'm a little scared.
So it's the way it works is like
The fell pools on Avatar.
yeah. So basically, you soak together. So basically, if it's not soaked by people, it will explode and deal 2 million damage to everybody. If you stand in it, it deals 2 million damage split to the people within the group.
Is that the same one as the boss uses? Because the boss video I saw said that one person per.
That's the boss.
And
I'm going back.
Even on the boss, you should try to have at least 2. The dot comes from his annihilation drive, or yeah, whatever that's called.
You guys deal with it.
Yeah, it's a
After you
different
break
thing.
the weapon.
Alright, I apparently watched the wrong video.
I lost connection. I regained connection. I lost connection to BattleNet for some reason.
Alright, so he's up here.
Logging back in.
My understanding of this
Too
fight is
strong.
there's the small circles. Apparently, as many people as possible to get in. The big circles that you take out of the raid, the tanks throw stuff out at skull, and then at like 60 and 20, where there's going to be these things. We're going to target like the annihilator and kill it, and then the other one and kill it. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Annihilator first and the Decimator second.
Say this is probably rough.
And with decimation, when we're taking it out of the raid, we want to take it on the other side from the skull, correct? So we're not killing the tanks accidentally?
Correct.
Well, the tanks can run along the edges there, so if you run out to here, right, there should be plenty of room.
The thing is, the circles are really big, so it's probably best to just stick it to the one side. It was like earlier when we fought the other boss, or not the boss, but the little mini boss. It's about that size circle in terms of on the normal side.
Yeah.
Normal one.
So
It would be better as we are looking right now. Take it to your right, that way everybody knows that's where it's going to go, and then nobody has to move. That's over here to the left at all. So
yeah, so maybe range kind of stack right around in this area, and then move the big ones off to the right, and then the tanks will go to the left wall there to drop off the missiles. After you kill the weapon, everyone should run back to the star, except for one of the tanks. I guess I'll stay up there, I guess, for the most part.
I think it's they said that you have to use an active cooldown to block the damage.
Yeah, should be fine.
Can also get back there pretty quickly if we want to go that route instead, but I'm gonna stay up there and see how it goes. That's fine too.
No, one tank has to stay up there always.
Yeah, if there's no tank, if there's nobody in melee range, they start to do the same thing that most bosses that can't move do, is they start to freak out and deal damage to everybody.
Right,
Yeah,
but
there's
a
what
little bit
I
of
saw said that you can either run in there quick or have one stay in there.
I think I probably have the health pool and the cooldowns to stay up there.
I guess we do have 2 tanks that can charge in, so up to you guys.
Since you can jump in there, Dan, I'll let you start the fight, I guess.
Yep.
Any questions, I guess? I mean, this seems pretty straightforward. Soak the little green pools, run the big ones out.
I have one quick question.
Sure.
Are we gonna, after we kill the annihilation cannon, are we gonna use the fat boss strategy of stack at 2 points right in front of the boss to move the decimation circle? And do we want to pre-mark that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they'll be very big circles. So they said like probably where his hands are would probably be the best spots for those.
Is there a cleave on this? Anyone remember?
No, there's no cleave.
No.
So
It's kind of impossible to turn him the other way unless you can fly.
all right. So maybe we'll start tanking him on the blue here, or near the blue. Melee can be on the orange side, I guess.
It will really only matter once we kill the first cannon.
Yep. So once we kill the first, yeah, in the
make
phase
sure
2.
that we're gonna stack, then stack. We can't have somebody standing in the middle, like right where the boss's stomach's at, because that circle's gonna be, like you said, it's huge. So if we're gonna stack, then everybody needs to stack all the way over together, please.
Yep, right on top of each other. Because 2 will drop, right, and then everyone has to run out at the same time. All right, let's give this a shot. So. Ready? Button.
Enemy combatants detected. Threat level none.
Annihilation.
None alive.
That's big.
That is
real big.
Annihilation.
Save.
Getting our exercise in.
Yeah.
Make sure those pivots are on.
Nice little jog around the park.
We're at 70%.
Okay, 6% more until we get the cannon time.
Make sure you're targeting the correct one.
Annihilation.
Yeah, we want to target annihilation one.
Apocalypse Drive.
Here we go.
Target the skull. Alright, everyone run back.
Back up.
Run to the
Stack
Back
up
up
on
square.
order.
Eradication.
Range 2.
Eradicate.
Everyone except me.
You guys saw everybody stack on the square now?
Do I just put decimation elsewhere? I guess so.
We should probably just keep them stacked up and then move to the opposite side.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we want to keep them stacked up and then just we all move once it stops. Stay there and then start moving.
Don't move out until the circle shows up.
Okay.
I'll move.
Life cocoon on death.
Go to the other side.
Yep.
Stack up.
Stack up, everyone, right on the bear.
Until you see the circles, guys. Don't move until you see the circles. Okay, move.
Oh, so it's like ping pong for that final boss in Hellfire.
Yeah.
Ah, this is very nice.
Okay, go. Go.
Nope. Let's see. Get out of there.
Go.
Apocalypse Drive.
It's gonna start donation drive soon. Be ready for that.
Apocalypse Drive.
Kill the other gun.
Yep. Lost if you want, I guess. Doesn't matter, but we haven't used it yet.
Apocalypse Drive.
Alright.
Everyone run back. Run back.
Run back, run back.
Rerouting power. Weapons. Prime.
Transfer.
Still have boss mechanic yet, so, or the tank mechanic, I think.
Yeah, that's the only one that's left. The constant DPS damage she's doing.
I'm potting up. People should do as well. If you haven't already.
Hey, no, he's got 9%. I think it's pretty well in
Yeah.
hand.
Down he goes.
Down.
Nicely done.
Wait, I
Keep
need
your
loot.
job.
Come back.
I've started my assault on the northern front. I'll keep their
Oh, he fell down.
occupied so
Oh, I
we
just
can
clicked
get
on a thing.
priority targets.
Our forces are
How do you loot?
You just at the edge, you can reach him.
He's right down there. Can you get him? I think.
I
Already
forgot
got him, so.
to do everything.
Yeah,
Flasks,
go to this corner. It's really easy to.
runes, I forgot it all. Probably I was a lot lower on the DPS than usual.
Link stuff to kill if you want people to roll on it.
Look at that. People don't want things already on the boss.
Okay, where's the path? Looks like it's this way.
Looks like it's down here.
Stop clicking on the little teleport pad. This brings you back up to the area.
Yeah, don't click on the teleporter.
Click on what I want to click on.
That's Tant. That's from Zalithia.
That's cool.
Can I get a summon back?
That's cool off to the side. Look at that. Little portal with guys streaming through and some light forge guys fighting.
That's not cool. That's awful.
Look at the problem with the corpses. They keep shifting around, targeting things.
Take a summon portal, I guess. Someone needed it.
Get out of the way, you big infernal.
Okay, seems like
His name is Smolder Score.
Saying anything, so I'm just not gonna bonus roll. I'm gonna save for tears.
Your infernal's name's
Oh, I don't
Smolder
have
Scorn.
I'm so
Yep.
unprepared for this.
Alright, then
I
I'll
don't
turn
have
on
any bonus roll
DBM for
tokens
Antorus.
either.
That was a pretty straightforward fight. That was kind of easy.
Yeah, that fight is probably one of the easier ones. This next one's gonna be interesting though. The timer fight.
The doggos or Sargeras.
Yep, Doggos of Sargeras.
I feel like that fight's almost meant to like lull you into a sense of
Cakewalk.
and then just smack down.
Also first boss.
It's not too bad. And we're heroic geared from TOS, so probably a little bit easy.
Yeah, we are mostly over the.
Owie! Ow!
These guys are stunnable, so.
Chains, maybe? Do we start break those or flicks? Okay, it's 20 stacks to break. So one of them casts a chain at the very least.
Alright, I'm looking at the cheat sheet right now. Fjorg is the one with Desolate Gaze, which is what we've just seen. Players marked will have a beam of fire cross over them, fan out.
No, that's something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one might be just to this for this only.
Man, aren't they special?
They are. It's dropping poop everywhere. So there's a chain. I don't know if you're supposed to run away or supposed to break that. It does hurt though.
No idea. I ran away there. Didn't do much.
And I think we're not supposed to stand in between either. Oh, we have to touch each other.
Yeah.
So it's like that thing from,
touch me, can.
No missiles, just touch in the game.
Now I gotta ask: are you and Visions playing together, or you and Missile or Vision?
I mean, they're playing together now, I guess.
I mean, in the same house.
Now they made it weird.
Someone want to come click the portal?
Yes.
That just made it weird.
I guess we'll take cover.
No, don't take cover. I'll die.
Whoa.
Feel like a little ship. It's like a tiny little one.
Wow, they're a really horrible shot.
You're a horrible shot. Look, the killing guys over there.
What kind of like bombing run telegraphs where the bomb is going to land?
A laser guided system, or fell guided system.
It's new gauntlet mode now.
No wonder why the
K for training.
You laugh now, but in Mythic he drops tornadoes.
You have to soak the pools, otherwise it turns into a tornado.
So you're saying we should be grateful we don't do Mythic?
No idea what the Mythic is right at this point because there's been no release on it yet. It's not until next week.
Mythic's not out yet.
Hey, look, Saunders logged in. He finally woke up. And just on time, we killed the first boss.
No, we unlocked him. You know, after defeating Gorf, we unlocked him for TOS. Now we can hire him for Antorus.
Kind of sucks we have to keep unlocking him every time we raid, though.
Well, the intent is to provide raiders with a sense of pride and accomplishment unlocking Saunders.
I don't know. I'd rather have a character that can actually tweet.
So it's kind of like unlocking Meatball for your champions?
Aw, poor Meatball.
You unlock the healer instead of the warlock? Is that a possibility?
Who's the healer?
We'll touch each other.
Ah!
It didn't work. I was standing on top of my buddy.
Oh, okay, so after a certain distance it starts stacking more damage.
Yeah, I was climbing, so as your stacks were climbing, it's increasing damage. So at one stack it's 10 yards, at two stack it's 20 yards. So the farther apart you are, that stack goes higher. So it does break at 20 to 20 stacks, or you could just let it time out.
Looks like don't step in the circles because it looks like there's an enemy right above it.
Oh god, it says feed.
Yeah, it's like from Half-Life 2. The weird those little tongue thingies that yank you up.
Maybe we should hit once we know what we're dealing with in the future.
I don't disagree with
Find
that.
out. Don't stand in the circle.
It's like the exact same thing as these guys. The slobbering feet.
Good thing it doesn't stun you, so...
And didn't drop a dot on me, so good.
So it's
not a
pain.
purple thing in TOS, got it.
Dang it, I kind of wish it.
On somebody.
Kind of wish it was like the things from Half-Life 2. Just yank someone upwards.
Oh god.
There's plenty to dispel with these guys.
It's because they're vomiting on us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're slobbering.
Yeah.
Same thing nowadays.
Nice.
Dog owners just call it showing love, right?
Yes, we do.
God damn.
I like how these two guys are casting res for the longest time. Oh, they can res them.
Watch out, they do a knockback. Make sure you're not pointed at one of the, things on the ground.
Interesting. We have another.
Saw it come down.
Did not hear your warning.
I'm gonna fiddle about my internet settings and come back in. And by that, I mean I'm going to designate one of Google's DNSs. I don't normally
Oh,
use them.
Saunders woke up enough to accept the invite.
Hey, it's Fjord and Shotug, the guys that.
Yeah, aren't those guys that run around outside sometimes?
Yeah,
Yep.
the fucking
The
Argus
thing.
is like really. No, Agumar is like a really cool guy. He lets his dogs roam free, and they're really happy. Look at them. Aren't they adorable?
They are adorable.
Alright.
Let's kill them.
They're just hungry.
Poor little puppies.
They're just misunderstood.
I'm trying to think. Has anyone done this raid yet?
Nope, but that's off the thing. Or Spear has.
I'm
Pure
looking
has.
at the cheat sheet for that.
Yeah, you need to take them
wondering
about
if-
40 yards from each other, or they buff each other, face them away from a raid. And both have
They
freckle
have
cone.
cleave. There is no tank swap, so
So
You just want to try to position them so you can like hit both.
Yeah, the raid stands between the two, and
oh, okay, bye.
Are we gonna summon
that was-
Saunders in?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. He's got to walk.
He's a warlock. He can summon himself, right?
yank himself through a portal.
That's not how any of this works.
Okay, so they build up energy at different rates, and their abilities overlap at different times throughout.
Yeah.
They go.
Varg does Desolate Gaze at 33% energy. Players marked will have a beam of fire cross over them. You're supposed to fan out for that. Heroic, we don't need to worry about that. 100% energy Varg will do in Flames. Raid-wide AoE pulses and players debuffed and forced to spread out to avoid exploding on each other. Shot Hook at 33% does Consuming Energy, where there is a spear sent from the boss to a random ranged player that pulls people in. Run from the orb. Very deadly for melee. Melee on Fjord. Siphoned, raid-wide AoE pulses, and players debuffed and forced to stack up to split damage. So basically, we only have to worry about 4 mechanics on this difficulty.
Yeah, they will stack on top of each other because the energy bars are different, and they go at different rates.
Yeah.
So they're not a shared health pool?
They are.
They are.
They do share health pool, but on Mythic they don't.
I think since I'll take the purple guy to the right.
Okay. I'm just kind of.
Then everybody can be on the fire guy pretty much, like as far as melee, and I can be by myself.
You need a couple melee over there, I think, because
Yeah,
I've got
it's
I've
stack
got my
mechanic.
oh, you got that fear thing, don't you?
That's why I'm on the purple guy by myself.
Yeah.
Is so that I can stand over there, and if I get feared, I can just get out of it.
Okay. So all the
Actually,
melee.
isn't the fear only heroic and above?
Wave Dark does a
I think it's a
touch
good way to
with
do it
hero
anyway.
hero. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So just play it out like it was hero.
And then ranged can stand in between them and can hit whatever one they want.
Yep.
And then you collapse for purple crap, and you run away from yellow crap, I think.
Why not?
Well, let's give it a try.
Collapse for purple crap. I thought there was an orb that we run away from.
Where's that?
There
too?
is.
There is run away from the purple orb.
Debuff,
Bring
you,
up
you
orb.
collapse, and if you get there's a purple orb you run away from, are the two things that, as I think.
Run away from the purple orb because it's going to suck you in.
So which one is ranged shooting at?
Either one.
Yes.
So, obviously, if you have dots, hit them both, and then just focus on one and refresh your dots when needed. There's sure pool of health anyway, so.
This isn't mythic, so yeah, no, they have shared health pool.
All right, ready to go. So we'll start this up. Drag the fire guy over here to the star.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Running walk.
Remember, guys, mental cone.
Yep, stay in the back.
Burning walk.
Lower dragon won't reach him from here.
Burning walk.
Move to ally, stay together.
Corrupting walk. Burning walk.
Can you stack those circles?
I think so.
We did, and that's when they finally stopped.
That's what I'm wondering.
Consuming sphere.
I thought there were only supposed to be 2, but there were 3, so I was confused.
That's the sphere we run around Wraith Fun.
Corrupting walk. Enflamed on you.
Or when you get that fire thing, they get away from each other.
Spear's coming towards us.
Burning walk.
Yep. Watch out, backside to the new boss.
Corrupting walk.
Or the fire boss, sorry.
It's gone, it's gone.
Burning walk. Corrupting walk. Burning walk. Corrupting walk.
Fire beams. Fire beams, get out of the beams. Spread them out, get out of the beams.
Okay.
Okay, I'm far away.
Burning walk.
I
Corrupting
got
walk.
targeted by one, didn't know what to do.
You'll have to move because it's based off of player's position. But normally, players should just be conscious of where they're putting the beams.
Siphon corruption. Siphoned on you.
Stack those up.
I'm reaching 66 here. Next fire thing doing.
Burning walk. Corrupting walk.
Right now.
Burning walk. Corrupting walk.
Almost to 33.
Consuming sphere.
It's a sphere.
Again.
Burning walk. Corrupting walk.
It's coming over to you.
It's
They're
coming right
reaching
for us.
100%. 100% over here.
Corrupting walk. Enflame corruption. Corrupting walk. Burning walk.
Probably
Decay
lost.
soon,
Yeah.
smoldering soon.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
probably could
this-
lust at the beginning. So.
This is all it is, so you can, yeah, lusting whenever is fine.
Coming up on 33%.
Corrupting
Fire side.
walk.
We'll be at 100 here pretty soon, too.
Burning walk.
Red beams coming.
Careful.
Yep, there they are.
Oop, look at
Get
that.
out of the beam.
Siphon corruption. Burning walk. Siphoned on you. Corrupting walk.
Really easy fight.
Burning walk. Corrupting walk. Burning walk. Sphere.
The sphere. Don't touch the ball.
Forget everything that
Corrupting walk.
TOS taught you. Don't touch the ball.
Don't touch the ball.
Well, it's not
They're
green or
back.
yellow, so you should stay away from it.
Touch purple ball.
Point.
That's a good
Corrupting
point.
walk.
Yeah, TOS was all about touching the right balls.
Burning walk.
Ow.
Corrupting
Reaching
walk.
100% here. On the fire side.
Burning walk.
Maybe he just wants someone to touch his blue
Enflame
balls.
corruption. Corrupting
That sounds so
walk.
wrong.
He was supposed to.
Crane.
Burning walk. Corrupting walk.
At 100%.
Siphon corruption. Siphoned on you. Burning you.
Stack.
I'm 33%. Red line's coming out. I got a gaze on me. Sweet.
And that's GG.
Corrupting walk.
Doggy, supposed to, which was supposed to click on the one. Of course, it's the purple one.
Alright, this strategy seems to work, so let's try doing it like this.
Sounds good.
I think we should change it up. It seemed too difficult.
So Doggy's dropping anything.
What do you drop?
Get the new trinkets.
They drop a flying mount, looks like.
I like gold!
You got a harness, boots, and a trinket.
What does the harness look like? Oh.
It looks like a harness.
It looks like a Brewfest thing.
Bonus artifact power.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it on anyway.
So how do we get to high command?
I think it looks like back up the hill. The hill looks like the door.
Hey, you can mount up in here too.
Grant's float.
Damn it, I really wanted a trinket from this guy.
And then this way. Looks like this way.
What do you
And here?
Follow the leader.
You guys went 2 different ways.
Yeah, up here. So, hi Khadgar. I'm gonna be sad when you're gone next expansion.
Yep. Go, take her right up there.
Yeah, there is a bunch of mobs, and looks like it's that doorway right overhead. There's shopping poop on the ground right now.
Yeah, what leads to portal?
Yeah, this one goes to Portal Keeper.
I don't think we can get to.
We can do any of 3 right now, right?
Yeah. How do we get? Oh no, it looks like there's a teleport pad. Maybe I don't know. This is a little bit confusing because they don't really tell you where exactly that teleporting pad is.
Let's just murder these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moiterize them.
Club Fist Beast Lord.
Then?
Alright.
Charging it.
Let's see what this group gives for challenge.
And Antorus, they're going to probably be the first hard one, actually, based off of the stuff, because it's not really a timed fight, but we're going to have to push quickly through it.
Watching these guys knock back.
That green circle there.
Oh, can you not fall off the edge here?
I don't know, someone should go find out. Saunders.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, no. Alright.
Yay, we're balls.
Players will get Chaos Pulse by all pods, requires extra healing in the spell after. 3 bosses will take turns cycling between which one will be active.
Yeah, there's a lot of rotation on this one.
Yep, there's a lot of rotators.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Portal's opened up. Interesting.
That's what'll happen on the boss.
Go hug it out, tank.
The portal's gonna be targeted, apparently.
Oh, they can't, right?
I can't hit them.
I can. You're standing inside of
Immune to stuns. That sounds.
I don't know how you can stun a portal.
Blast rate with beam macros and damage. Use engineer's pod ability to block some. Oh goodness. There's gonna be some button pushing here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. You have to spam the abilities.
Watch out for the whirlwind there. Go.
He said whirlwind, not tornado. Just so you know.
There are no tornadoes. Don't worry about it. I just want to keep telling myself.
We've renamed them to whirlwinds.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's no whirlwinds, but there are blade storms.
He's just casting blades of light.
The trappings of the generals commanding the Legion's forces. Before Sargeras took our world, these generals marshaled our armies and brought peace to Argus. They betrayed
Someone's got mana.
stood for when they accepted his
Probably need to interrupt this pyroblast.
There can be no redemption, only retribution.
Oh, these are the ads from the fight.
Can't.
Slow power.
Oh god, I miss that Cloxy guy. The guy who was so obsessed about building the bridge.
Got a couple power matches this time around.
Changing it up.
Maybe
Banish one.
Yeah, banish one, see if you can.
We can banish
Change it.
two.
Banish the triangle and X then. Focus.
I got triangle.
Saunders on the banish it.
Oh, he says 10 says immune to CC. Yeah, there looks like they're immune.
CC.
Alright. Someone focus on X for interrupts and...
Looked like freezing traps worked. I'm not sure what broke them out.
Probably just an AoE ability that hit him. Yeah, we do have a couple classes that have made large cleaves. Just make sure they keep the...
The pet's taking one out. I'm amused. Only staying alive pretty well. If their goal was to make this raid easier.
They did, yeah.
Well, I mean, say something right now, and there's probably add more tornadoes.
There's always a step up.
Please, no. Don't say anything. Just let Blizzard believe that they made a well-balanced raid for once. I don't want to deal with
Spinny guy.
Oh, let's get out of that.
Owie.
It's gonna be next raid. Only spawns tornadoes on warlocks. Name Saunders.
Hey now. Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Saunders can stand next to any of you guys and bring his love to all of you.
Such arrogance you push into. Why can't I hear these guys?
Clawbex. Hi, Clawbex. It's a weird
What
name.
a fucking stupid name.
Solberg.
Probably high when he made the name.
So we can get those things out of the group? Not sure.
Probably.
They can be dispelled. Do they do any damage?
You might have enough healing that probably doesn't matter too much.
I'm not seeing any mention of a Soulburn in the abilities list either for them. What's that noise? Is it just him?
It's probably the shock troopers going, yeah. Oh.
Oh shit, it's the elevator boss.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
See ya.
Sure.
First wipe of the day.
Oh no!
You almost got him there.
Okay, it's going into phase 2, which is going up.
Yeah, he almost ran into a. We almost got the Lion King thing with Sinks and maybe one person on the thing.
You don't want to be there, Corvus.
Okay, it's going to phase 2 now. It's going down. Then it's gonna rotate to phase 1.
Go find out, Saunders.
Find out, Saunders.
Find out?
Like Saunders being our guinea pig.
Can you jump off this?
Probably.
I just watched Tamph drop off.
The guardrails. Just
Bye, Saunders again.
It's cheating if you're going to jump off the edge where we already walked on.
Alright. A player can use the active boss's pod.
This will be an issue. This is just the pod fight, right?
Yeah, the pod fight. So, this is interesting because you have to rotate the abilities.
Reading this one, it said usually tank the boss in the center, whatever active boss is in the center.
Yeah, and it says constant frontal cone damage throughout the fight, so you have to twist them as every time we go to the next pod.
Yeah, this fight doesn't make any sense to me.
Yep. So I think it was this guy drops bomb, or somebody drops bombs on the ground. Little mines.
The engineer drops mines.
Engineer drops mines. General summons adds. You must interrupt Pyroblast, and the off tank must pick up shock troopers and kite.
Kite the whirlwinds, yeah.
Admiral blast raid with a beam. Use the engineer's pod ability, which is fell shield emitter.
So somebody needs to get into the pod that's behind Admiral. Happy Pants.
Yeah.
I can go into the pod. The only thing is, I think it puts a debuff on you, so I got to jump out around 23 to 25 stacks, so I'll shout when I'm getting close to that, and somebody else just come over there and jump in.
Yeah, it says Chaos Pulse, attack the boss with this and maintain stacks so they take increased damage by 15%.
Yeah, you can spam the hell out of that, and then it's also got the AoE for the ads.
Yeah.
For the pods, there's Chaos Pulse, which you're supposed to attack the boss with, and maintain stacks so they take increased damage by 15%.
So DPS are using the pods, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
For well-informed DPS, or less.
And then Extract will let you move the pod, and then use new pod's defensive countermeasure to destroy the ad. Withering Fire deals a big AoE debuffs the enemy with 25% increased damage for 10 seconds. Great for ads. Fell Shield Emitter drops a device on the ground that can be clicked on for a shield to block 50% of the fire damage pod controllers need to spam on CD every 12 seconds, as the raid will need all 6 fell shields. And then the Disruption Beacon will remove the mines and interrupt enemy spell casts.
So for the... There we go. So yeah, so for the fell shields, I heard they were saying that, it's best to put, you have to put 6, so put 3 by the engineer one, the one that it spawns in, and put 3 by the other one, because you're going to need 3 each phase, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big question is, do we want to tank the bosses in the center? That's the
looks like it says, yeah.
In the center, and we rotate from Admiral to Engineer to General, and then back around.
Alright.
So which way's counterclockwise?
Yeah.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. It starts off with Admiral, and then we're going to go to this pod to the our right, and then it'll go to the left.
Okay.
Melee's responsibility.
Be sure to face the boss away from the raid because they do a frontal cleave.
Bet 2 stacks of something.
Weakness.
Yeah, exploit weakness. 2 stacks.
Yeah, basically
of that,
as soon as your debuff falls off, switch, basically.
We will
I'll
get Chaos
probably take
Pulse
him first,
by...
and you can take him off at like 2 or so.
Yep.
We'll get Chaos Pulse by all the pods, so... Oh dear, we're gonna have to be on top of our dispels here.
And then, the Pyroblast, make sure you're interrupting that.
Yep.
Call next when you're interrupting.
Yep. Alright. Oops. Lost Keatron.
I think he's just gonna switch to his warrior right now.
Oh, okay, he's on it.
Switching to raid on your warrior, or just switching in the middle for fun?
Switching to raid.
Alright.
Okay,
Like being a mage?
Eh.
You should just do maybe the other mage specs. Do an arcane one.
Yeah, closet.
Don't see many arcane mages nowadays.
What about them old school elemental mages? Oh man,
We're
they
facing right now. Which one are we starting at?
Admirals always starts at Admiral.
Admiral. Yep. So we'll drag him here in the front.
We should keep him.
You want to face him
towards the middle.
So you want to face him to where he's at now?
Left, probably. Our left, so he's facing to the move to the right. Once the bosses switch, we're gonna move him to the right.
So you're gonna face him towards this. You'll face him this way. So you're gonna stand.
I was gonna face him the other way.
You're gonna stand on the opposite side of where I'm at.
Yeah, but tank him like straight, like from him to the middle of the circle.
Sure.
Is kind of where I'm gonna try and bring him. I think it's a her, and then we'll move to the right when she starts dropping the bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Can keep people out of them.
And then we'll just rotate the boss facing to the next, or the tank will always face the next pod, and the boss's back will be to the next pod.
If we can do that, that's kind of what I was thinking, but it might be hard to drag her then.
Hey, well, just spin, I guess, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, just
keep rotating around. So, sounds good.
And then bring her back, or maybe you can just, when we tank swap, you can just be more to the right, and
I can just probably just jump in front. So, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Did we go over blowing up the mines too?
Yeah, don't blow up, or
blow up kind of like, I think they said no more than 3 at a time, but we do have to blow them up because they come out 5 at a time, and they will continue to pile up.
And they have a timer, so they'll blow up on their own after a while, and then they'll all just blow up at once. So, yeah, you just want to kind of keep an eye on the oldest ones. Just slowly blow up a couple of those at a time. They said, I think usually the off tank should do it because they'll be able to take the damage. And then once the general's pod is up, the general, you can use a beacon that'll just clear out all the mines. And again, just hit the oldest ones first, whoever's in that pod, and then you can just clear it all.
pretty much only when Admiral's up that you have to blow him up with the tanks, right?
When Admiral,
when the General gets back up, by the time he gets up, be able to, whoever's in the pod can blow him up while he's up. And Sinks and I'll do that. And Sinks, I think we just need to wait or make sure that, or they give a dot, I think. I'm not sure if it doesn't normal or not, but if it gives a dot, then we need to make sure that drops off so we only have 2 stacks of that.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Alright.
And just whoever's the off tank at the time that it drops off can run over and pop it off.
And that dot's on everybody, right?
Yeah. My understanding, at least.
Okay.
I really want the shoulder from this one. So.
This will be interesting.
May the force be with us.
Repot.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
You guys aren't in front there.
I'm going to the pod already?
Yeah, somebody's in the pod.
Okay. There's a fire blast out here.
Two Sinks.
You got 2.
3 now.
Ooh, it came back quickly.
That's what I told you. You know.
Entropic mine.
Alright, I gotta hop out. I'll just hit these next reinforcements.
Never now, Sinks.
I got 2. Okay.
Ow, 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 ow.
Pyroblast.
2 seconds here. Got her.
Entropic mine.
Legion, show these weak
Got her now.
why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Entropic mine. Pyroblast. Assume command.
Alright, switching.
Hi.
Got him.
Get in the field shield.
What's a fell shield?
Where is it?
Where is it?
Whoever's in the pod, pump them down, and then someone's got to click on it.
Yeah, so there's one up now, but I don't think we need it, so don't click it yet.
I still have them in, so sorry, I'm spinning.
I got him now.
Interrupt Pyroblast on the Pyromancers, or we're gonna have a bad time.
Shields up.
Shields up in the shield. Alright, I got him. Moving him out of the...
Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Got him now.
Alright.
Fusilade's coming.
Fusilade.
We'll be in front of him.
Pyroblast. Assume command. Pyroblast.
Kill the ad.
Alright, swap.
Pyroblast.
Or at least focus the Pyromancer.
Need somebody in the pod so we can get the.
I'm getting there.
Eyes down. That, you know what I mean.
Shield.
Wow, the shield's too far.
Shield's way back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed to put way more of those shield emitters out. We're gonna probably wipe due to the Fusillade.
Entropic mine.
Gun things.
Alright.
So it also
I think
stacks, I think.
Sorry.
Entropic mine.
Alfred.
Yeah.
I kind of figured this would be the first one that we would have difficulties with because it's just.
That's a lot of it, yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
not really a normal fight. It's not a normal fight.
Let's go ahead and wipe it now. Oh.
I love gimmicks.
It's a gimmick fight, yeah.
Yeah. It's a coordination fight. Just...
So
Well, it's
I think.
not a bullshit gimmick fight, so that's fine.
I don't think we're all on the same page.
So essentially, when we drop the shields, you want to drop one on this side and then one on the next pod area, and then drop another one. We should be able to drop 6 before the phase shifts.
So yeah, I mean, people going into the pods probably just trying to figure out what they got to do there.
Yeah.
So it's something you've never done before. So.
Yeah, the Admiral one, I didn't realize that her damage ability for the ads, it's actually got a bit of a charge up on it. So yeah, you want to try to keep those ads together if you can, and for whoever's going into the pod, if it's me or anyone else, try to, as soon as you see that timer come up for the ads are coming, drop it down over where they're supposed to be coming out.
Do we want to keep the ads close to the boss so we can cleave?
I mean, it seems like the weakness stack that the tanks are getting comes out so often that we can't really move away from the boss because we have to bring him back anyway. So it seems like that's probably going to be the best, I think. I mean, the whirlwind is probably potentially harmful to melee DPS. So if you have cooldowns or and stuff like that, I mean, there's probably enough AOE healing going on that maybe it's not noticeable.
Also, what the hell are we going to do with Chaos Pulse? Because it increases damage taken by, well, Chaos Pulse on us.
No,
I'm
it's
not
weird.
sure how many stacks to dispel it at, and I run out of mana real quickly.
Not sure if there's anything else. Throughout the 5 players get extra healing and dispel after. That's all it says. So what I'll have to do is have to end up dealing with it, I guess.
Every time I dispelled that, it just came right back instantly on people.
Yeah, I think maybe just wait for a little while before it comes, let it go up, roll a bit to stack. I don't know.
Also, the beam in the middle would completely disappear, so you could just put the boss in the very middle, which will give us time to move.
Thank you for the table.
You're welcome.
So the middle is safe.
Yeah, from my understanding, the big piece of this one is the Fusillade and the Fell Shield emitter have to be done on a kind of a good basis. Like, we need to make sure that we have at least enough of those up. Sync's up to you. Do you want to take a quick break? We are at the hour.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I love you guys. I'm out of coffee, please.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. People want to kind of read up on a little bit more of the things going. Good.
I just got another artifact level on my weapon. I should probably go put that on.
You gonna jump off, Sandra? Bye, Sandra. Oh, you missed. You fail.
Good, I get a summon back on Solistara when someone's got a chance.
Warlocks? Well, looks like you might get summoned off an edge, just as a heads up.
Yeah.
Cassandra's is an asshole.
You're about to get Saunders.
Indeed.
Well, let's see if Divine Shield will save me.
We'll see.
Ha.
Or no go Saunders. You got Float. You got
Look, it's such a lovely view. Maybe you should get a little closer.
You should do that. I'm gonna stand over here.
I'm always on edge.
Look, you're high right now.
What? Never.
Shiny Azeroth above us.
Yeah. Go, the ship's going into it, and we're not there to defend it.
Yeah. Azeroth.
How is this?
Who's going into the first pod?
I think Stara is going in first.
Yeah, I can go in again. Like, I don't know who was healing me because it was quite a lot of healing there, so I can probably jump out beforehand. But
I was gonna say, so you're spamming 1 on the boss, and then number 2, you're waiting on the ads.
yeah. Then that one key, you pretty much just want to hit that as often as you can.
Yeah, for the first pod, the second pod, you still do number 1 spam on the boss. Number 2, start dropping a shield near the group and 1 near the next pod, and then just kind of alternate. It should come up quick enough that you should be able to do that.
Yeah, we should be able to get 6 of those things out from the engineer pod. So every time that number 2 ability is ready, just start putting. Make sure you got 3 by the one you're in and 3 by the next one.
Are the ads spawning by the shield generator?
They just kind of spawn near the boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching the Fat Boss video again right now, so I'm just trying to get every little tit-tat I can.
Yeah, they appear to look like they're just about to phase in, like they're not 100% in, and then they'll phase in immediately. So.
Yeah, it just says they spawn near whatever the active boss is, so it looked to be within about 10 yards every time, so.
Okay, what's making the shield generators generate the shield? Is that, I mean...
Click on it.
Okay, that's why you're putting one over by the next pod. Okay, alright. Makes sense.
Yeah, so it sounds like when the person that's in the engineer pod that's putting out all those shields has to pop out, we need to have a second one ready to go in right away to keep the shields going, right?
Yeah.
It looked like the Chaos Pulse that you were talking about dispelling. It burst in 3 things, stacking 15. Icy Veins was saying they just kind of ignored it until it got out of control towards the end. Because it wasn't worth the mana.
I don't have an indicator for stack.
I think it'd be worth for us to call out like who's going into it next and all that, and I don't want to go into one. I'd rather keep my DPS on the boss. I mean, if I need to go in, I will, but I'd rather have somebody else go into it.
Yeah, and I don't think there's a debuff on this one that prevents us the same 2 people. So maybe who else wants to be the second person? So I can just be the first person to jump in, and then Rob will be the second person to jump in, and we'll just rotate through all 3 of them.
Okay,
that sounds like a good plan. A buddy system. I like it.
A buddy system. Where you stay with your buddy.
And we have the off tank is doing all the mines then.
It's kind of hard to do that because it's
Okay, no, I just wondered. That's just what the videos say, so I'm just trying to figure out who's doing it.
It seems kind of hard to do because you can't see him, and there's so much crap going on. Probably run over him anyway.
In one of the videos I watched, they actually pretty much ignored the mines. You avoid them and just focus on the ads and the bosses until you get to the general, and then have that person who goes in there remove all the mines.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
Disruptor beacon.
I mean, you might get knocked into one here and there, but
yeah.
Yeah, and Sync's basically what I've been doing is just when you get the boss, I look up and see if we have a debuff, and if we don't, I go run over a bomb or 2.
Yeah. Initially, it seemed like it was like I was underneath the bombs all the time because that's where the ads were. It's like okay.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but the bombs actually land in the ranged area, the melee area. They just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So I just kind of hit 2 of them and say, well, this might help.
Yeah, this will be an interesting fight.
Yeah. All right.
Sync, you want to pull point? What direction do you want to point the boss? That's
what I wanted.
Well, we were going to try to
instead.
We were initially going to try to keep him in the middle, but then we ended up by the pods all the time. So.
Yeah, the ad or the video actually showed most of the time you keep the boss near the middle, And when you're on the second boss, you throw all of the shields. You try to throw all the shields to the middle.
Okay.
Since that's where we're always.
That sounds good.
Okay, so we'll try and pull the boss to the middle and then point him a direction, and everybody else stay not that direction.
Right. I guess just, you know, bring it in the middle and turn them. So melee should just be here. And then, you know, roughly. Right. Doesn't have to be exactly.
So why don't we like try and pull him like towards the like on to trying to get on the circle and then point him out so that the melee can stand in the direct middle.
Yeah.
Then that's where we can go for safety too.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Everyone's ready. So. Shot.
Obviously bombs will or mines will throw a wrench into everything.
Check your pods too. 3 pot.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
Stay away from the front. Just imagine that he has fell claws up at all times.
Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Okay, got him.
Entropic mine.
Ooh, Rob.
Entropic mine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's not as hard as I imagined.
Entropic mine. Pyroblast.
Got a pyromancer?
Yeah, we got the first interrupt.
Yeah, I didn't get any heal.
Pyroblast. Entropic mine.
Yeah, you do want to
Where
get
were
some heals for the guys in the pod.
I don't think you can heal them in the pod. They have to get out.
We can't reach you in there for some reason. So jump out if you think your health is dropped.
Yeah, I had got one of yours, so.
Okay.
Alright, I got him now.
Pyroblast. Entropic mine. Pyroblast. Assume command.
On switch.
On switch.
Alright, someone get it.
I'll bring the boss in. Or,
I have him.
well, I have him now. You have 2, so.
Panic revival.
Shields up.
Jump out.
Hit the wrong button. I take him back, thanks.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to. You have to get Den up.
Wait.
Okay. Right,
Damage is out of control in this fight.
I can't kill myself.
Run over all the mines.
Diesel 8.
Begin firing on my mark.
Yeah, so this is the first wall. We don't know the mechanics.
You have to live because you're in the pod.
Okay.
You know, I would find this boss less annoying if we didn't have to go up the elevator every time we died.
Just have to dodge balls this time.
2, 3, 11. Oh.
Yeah, no, the healer should be able to heal the targets inside the pods, because they're saying that we should be staying in the pod or trying to stay in the pod around like 35 to 40 seconds, and we were definitely not getting that much.
Maybe it might be
I
way too
couldn't
far
heal
away.
you. I ran over to each side. I couldn't heal anyone in the pod.
I had HOTS listed as Anya, but they didn't seem to be doing anything.
Well, it's we're getting ever increasing damage, because I know the first time I was in there, someone was healing me, and that was working pretty well. So.
I can go ask someone who's done the raid before if that's true or not.
In the video I watched, they said that it's the responsibility of the people in the pods to jump out to get heals.
I know, I'm just reading the thing on Wowhead here, and they're saying that, yeah, it's mostly that you just got to, yeah, it says a single healer should be assigned to keep the players inside the command pod alive. And yeah, you do need to jump out, otherwise the damage is just going to get beyond the point where you can be healed.
I don't know. I was healing you that first round a lot, and I didn't have any trouble when it looked like you're in there. The last time we did it, it said you're out of range.
I think because
Whenever you're in the pod.
The first time around, we were definitely much closer because we were clustered by where she was. So you were probably much closer.
I mean, I specifically ran over to the pod on the side.
It could be like a bug also.
Blizzard and bugs? Say it ain't so.
Oh, games of bugs.
Well, do we want to try tanking the boss a little bit closer to the pods then?
Try.
Try, I guess. It might be a little bit easier to... for movement-wise.
If there's a better way of showing where we can actually stack people, because right now it looks like it's a little bit of a distance for people to move just to go back to the pod. Do we know if that frontal cone ability is like all the way up, or is it like just like a cleave?
I've seen many people have it if the boss is turned the wrong way. So.
Okay.
And in the Fat Boss video, they seem to tank the bosses near their respective pods.
Yeah, they tanked them like here or against the wall or something like that almost.
That might be easier, because then we have all the mines clustered somewhat nearby as well.
Right.
So.
I'm still downstairs waiting for the elevator. Give me a second.
Want me to drop you a rope?
Maybe like here.
Just a second.
The boss could sit on the here. I don't have raises. I can't mark.
Should we put just markers down, maybe each of the areas, where we can kind of have an idea of where we should be going then? Might be a little easier for some people.
Right.
I'm wondering
tank
if it
here,
would be
maybe,
easier to just split things up into little sectors.
Yeah. I think you still have to eat there, Knight, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm eating right now. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Tank. Tank there. So the first boss will be on the L's. Second boss will be kind of on the green, and
facing towards the wall, I assume.
The tank should be probably like on the wall, so that way, everyone should be in this roughly in the center and just kind of rotate around the circle. Tanks will be on the edge.
Then, if we do that, we could say that if the person that's dropping the shield, they drop it kind of just near the marker also, because then you don't have to technically move that much also.
Yeah, it should be probably the shield roughly in this area or something like that.
Yeah.
That way, because when you're in the shield, right, the tank should be in there too and stand on top, but still not turn them.
Yeah, it should be like somewhat like maybe just outside of the marker area. That should be good enough range for it because it's pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be if the center of it was here, it should almost just the wall about right here, I think, based on big enough.
Okay, well, let's give that a try then. See if that works out better for us.
Yeah, hopefully.
First challenge.
Just need to find something that works for us, and then we can just clear it, get the loot, and get out.
There's a good plan.
I like it.
This is our sister Sazine.
5, 4, 3,
Repot.
2,
At least he doesn't claim. She doesn't claim anything about 10,000 years.
I can't target you in there.
Yeah, you're untargetable to me. We'll see if Chi-Chi can get up there.
Entropic mine.
Had hots on you going in though.
Thanks, let me know when you take it, I sometimes forget.
No, Chi-Chi can get to you. I can wait.
When yours drop off, go ahead and take them.
Turn
That's the
around.
mines.
Alright, I got him 6.
Entropic Mine.
I'm heading out. Rob.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
I do not. Oh, I do have enough. I looked up and was like, oh crap, still have stacks.
Entropic Mine.
I have him now.
Okay.
Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
Boss swap soon.
Assume command.
Alright, to green. Be careful not to blow up.
I got
too
the boss.
much on
I
the
got
way.
the boss.
Watch out for those mines. Shields up.
Fusillade coming up.
Spread. Shields up.
One on the green shield.
Panic revival. Life recruit on more.
Someone else is gonna need to take the pod. I'm down.
Pyroblast.
Never mind.
Got him in.
Start stacking some of the shields over in the other area. Stuff over here.
Yep, I got enough over there.
Activating 1. Shields up.
Stay out the front.
Got him 6.
Okay.
Pyroblast.
Got him in.
Activating last shield.
Fusillade heal.
Switch coming out.
Got him 6.
Okay.
Have him. I do have him. I should have had him.
Kill ads. Start moving towards sector blue.
Got him now.
Pyroblast.
Next pod.
I'll take him 6.
Okay.
Pyroblast.
Activating next shield.
Bells heal. Fusillade.
Got him in.
Yep.
What?
I'm down.
Dropping my graphs there.
I dropped like a lot there.
So I'm gonna have to get into the pod there.
6.
Yeah, it's a wiper, so.
Yeah.
Fusillade. Bells heal. Entropic Mine.
Well, if we have a reser in the pod, we can actually get a good recovery.
Entropic Mine.
Saunders, get in the pod.
And stay in there.
Stay in there.
Everybody else, kill yourself. I can't believe I'm
Entropic
saying.
Mine.
Kill yourself.
Do that.
Fusillade. Entropic Mine.
I don't know if Saunders is gonna survive. There we go. There's right recovery.
Not for me.
Alright, failure detection beacon. Res a healer.
There you go. So that worked pretty
Don't
well,
really-
I think.
Do not push
I died to mines.
Yeah, I think
I
the,
Like we had a bunch of mines under the shield there at the end.
yeah.
I can't even see the mines, to be honest. So.
Well, and whoever goes in that third one can blow up mines, but be careful not to blow them up when they're near us, right? Or does it matter? I don't even know.
It's supposed to deactivate them or remove them, I think.
okay.
Yeah, it does it harmlessly.
Well, that's cool.
I have been noticing a lot of you guys with a lot of movement abilities are hitting mines next to people. Demon Hunter is an example. I don't know which one.
There's only one Demon Hunter. It's all you. All your fault.
Well, I'm just saying, if we're talking about mines, please be mindful of your movement abilities. You could accidentally hit a mine and then cause a chain reaction and kill a player.
Be mindful.
Well, I'm only hitting the mine, Saunders, when I'm next to you.
Okay, that's no problem. I can tank a mine. I tank the hit from the blast without the shield, so I'm fine. Go ahead, blow up all the mines around me. Just don't blow up mines around other people, please.
Remember, we got to be killing the marked ones, ads, the ones that get X or skull or on them.
So Saunders should be taking out the mines. Is that what I got?
If you want me to, but it's
I
not exactly ideal for me.
People treat mines like the purple goo from Heroic Mistress in phase 3.
Pop one over every swap.
Well, they have like a 6-yard range, so if somebody's going to step on it, you need to make sure everybody's outside of 6 yards, or they're going to take damage.
Yeah, I don't think we should be blowing up mines. There's plenty of damage already.
Yeah.
Maybe try range 6. I'm not sure about
the problem with the mines is eventually they explode on their own, and they will not stick around for phase 3. Like they don't last that long. So
yeah, I think they're 90 seconds. Is it?
Oh, okay.
So maybe we need to, like, the markers are good. Maybe we need to loosen up the area that we kind of tank them in, so we can we're not all stacked on mines by accident. What do you think?
The mines kind of go out in a random pattern, though. From every video I was watching, it was kind of like people were just hitting like 2 and then letting the debuff fall off, and then hitting 2 and letting the debuff fall off, because they only come out 5 at a time. So if you do that, you can pretty much clear almost all of them without it either blowing up everyone and everyone getting like 4 stacks of the dot, or letting them all sit there and then they all blow up and kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to hit 5 at once and swamp blast missiles into it, but you can't do it in combat.
Okay, well, I guess then we'll have to see. We'll have to kind of do this Mr. way where we kind of blow up maybe 1 or 2 and be mindful of what you're doing.
Well, I don't think we need to reinvent the wheel here. We did get almost to the end that time too, so let's just kind of take it easy.
Yeah.
Once we get up to that phase, we should let less when Joe notices up.
Essentially, all it does is it rotates all the way through again. It's kind of like doing the Spellblade fight, where it just continuously rotates. At some point, we're going to run into an issue where we were not going to have enough shields in time for Fusillade.
Well, Fusillade just keeps on stacking a debuff, so even with a shield, eventually it will wipe you, I think, when you go 2 times around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the general would be a decent time to lust, because ideally most of those ads should be gone by then, so you can just focus right on the boss and just take as much of his health pool off as you can.
Yeah, so, yeah, I guess that would be a good idea. So, when we're swapping from engineer to general, we have to make sure we have all the ads down. Try to clear them out as quickly as possible then. So then we just we don't have to focus on any more ads then.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is I don't think we're killing the ads fast enough, because we're getting
stacked
multiples of the Fel Reaver guys, that Whirlwind. You pretty much want to kill each set by the time the next set is coming out.
Okay.
That's what gets hard, is when they jump out.
It's just kind of supposed to be cleave, but if it is getting to the timer with the other ones, then yeah, you want to get them down.
Well, if we have range, focus on the ads and then just let the melee cleave, because those ads do jump out. Then at least we can get them focused down fairly quick.
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, sounds like.
And then the melee isn't actually trying to wander out to kill them.
And the heals were pretty good on the guys in the pods last time, so that worked well.
That must have been Elu, because I couldn't target it.
It seems like it's erratic. I had trouble when you initially got in the pod. I had you for a little bit, and then it floated in and out like twice, and then it was good the rest of the time.
Weird.
Are you using
Sounds like a bug.
Or it sounds like a bug.
Oh yeah, I mean in grid it shows you, but then when you go in the pod it shows like pod and it's not targetable.
Yeah, I had to turn my camera around to deliberately target the person in the pod.
You can see him in there?
I can see them in there because I have my friendly nameplates up.
That might help actually. That might actually be the bug with the grid and in this fight.
Elf UI is also pretty bad.
I think Voodoo didn't show any changes for me, so it probably is fine for Voodoo. I don't know. What the heck are you talking about, Saunders? Go away.
It makes me wonder if maybe also when you jump in the pod, it throws you at the edge of the map, so it throws you out like an extra 5-10 yards, so you just need to move closer to in range. So maybe that's the other thing that's happening, is that's physically moving them farther away. So it could just be a weird gimmick that way.
Yeah, maybe, but I have like range. If you're not within range of my heals, it'll gray out the frame. That's pretty reliable. I'll turn on nameplates and see if that helps this time, and we stand right by the pod.
Okay.
Shot. One's ready. Bot.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
Leave no one alive.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Z is being blade stormed in the face right now.
I don't have her in. Oh crap.
Entropic Mine.
Ah, dang it. Alright, I got her now.
Alright, ads are down, focus boss.
There's one more left.
Okay, well, okay, ads are coming back up. Focus Pyromancer, and then the other guy.
Pyroblast.
Mines are out.
Entropic Mine.
Rob, I'm gonna hop out in a second here. And go.
Okay. Got her now. Sorry.
Entropic Mine.
Got him.
Pyroblast.
Gonna get a spaceship soon.
Entropic Mine. Assume command. Pyroblast.
This is mines.
Be mindful. Ha ha ha.
I got him, did.
Shield, shield. Give me a shield.
That's things I got him.
Stay out the front.
Pyroblast.
Got him, did.
Pyroblast.
Activate the shield.
Get in.
Got him, Six.
Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Alright, Rob, let's switch. I'll just put out one more, and then you just need to do one more shield emitter. Go.
Got him, did.
Shields up. We're not gonna have another shield, just so you guys know, so use defensives.
Got him, did.
I'm coming out, Rob.
Oh, what's going on with OBS?
Got him, Six.
Here you go. Get ready to use your defensives.
Get in that priest bubble, guys. Good, that's good. That second's happening.
Got him, did.
Next.
Assume command.
Put in.
Oh.
Take him, Six.
Yep, got her. Or him. think.
Pyroblast.
Kill ads.
Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
Watch the
Okay,
front. Watch the
looks like OBS is coming down.
Why is it on me?
Yeah, no things.
I have no idea why it left me.
Calm down. This is just a repeat of what we already did.
Yep. Alright, got her.
Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
I'm coming out, Rob.
Catch those mines here.
Pyroblast.
Kill the fidget spinners.
Entropic Mine.
Things.
I'm almost in.
Entropic Mine.
I'm out of mana.
Entropic Mine.
Alright, got her.
You don't?
Pyroblast.
I did. God damn it. Why is it
Entropic
this one?
Mine.
Like we're gonna
Pyroblast.
No, I got her.
Assume command.
Careful of the mine.
Stay on the ads, please.
Let the tanks pop the shield.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
We can get a
Shield.
tank.
You need to channel the shield though, so you can't. I wouldn't have the tanks do it.
Need shield.
Has to be
It's
one
popping.
person.
Move over the shield.
In there.
Yeah.
Shield.
Wipe it. Get some prep for recovery.
Yeah, someone with the reds get in there.
You're getting there. There you go. Saunders or someone.
It takes like two minutes to walk here. It's not that bad.
It's still a pain in the ass, and some people miss the elevator.
Elevator seems okay to me. The Avatar one's like 10 minutes long.
So we definitely have this fight down. We accidentally popped 2 shields at once, which basically pushed our bananas out.
The shield isn't channeled. It isn't channeled. You just click it, and then it takes like a couple seconds to activate.
Yeah, but there's actually a cast bar. So you get interrupted, so that means the tank has to not do his rotation to do it, so I wouldn't have the tank do it.
Then we just need to assign one person to do it, so we're not having multiple people click it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing it for the first few, but I couldn't get to the last that one where two people doing it.
I've still
Can I have a
never even
repair
seen
mount?
the thing you click on to do the shield.
Yeah.
Still a thing
Pillar, pillar things.
on.
It's the pillar things that stick out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if we just assign Mort to get, make sure you
can I
get there.
can I have access? You know, it's nice you guys are walking off with the repair mounts.
Like I watching
One's
Daily
coming
try
back.
to do his
I'm
cheese
really
torpedo
trying to get up there.
and not actually go that far because there's a stair there. Oh, Temp just got squished.
Squish him
So
like
there you
bug.
go, missiles. You know I'm
Release,
fucking with
I'm
you.
going to resurrect you.
But yeah, we got him down to what, 23% that time. So
23%. Yeah.
Will it put you on the platform? Oh, it does. Sweet.
Just puts him where you were.
So we need like people to kill themselves on the elevator and then just have one healer mass res.
I know it's progression, but I felt like there's a lot of extra talking that was going on. We know we need to kind of kill the ads and everything else and watch the mines, so I'm not sure if those calls still need to keep on going out.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like the tanks and the pods kind of keep the channels clear, so that's the more important part of the fight, I think.
There's a repair bot to the right when you get up here.
Alright, so Mort's doing the generators?
The shields, yeah, I can do that.
Okay, then what if Mort's dead? Who's doing it in his place?
Morty!
Probably someone with mobility in case, like, switching between the engineer pod to the general pod is going to be the big one because he seems to do fusillade pretty quick. So I would say at that point probably Tanth or missiles or warlord.
They say we have 3 people, so Mort's first, then let's have a second and third, and if all 3 of them are dead, then of course it's going to be a wipe. So, I mean, I'd be proactive on this. Instead of waiting until we get there, then who's doing it, and then we double it again.
Yeah, the other thing is the ads, the swap between engineer and general. He spawns ads right before he disappears, so it doesn't even matter that we still can clear it, but we'll need to have people make sure that we're clearing them.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
Yeah, Melee, sometimes when we have like the two ads in the back spinning, you just every now and then you have to make a judgment call of when you're going to break off from the boss to get those ads down, because I'm breaking off because we've got to get those fuckers down. So we can't just stay focused straight on the boss. We got to make sure to get these ads down before the next group comes out, or it just becomes a cluster. Then we just get behind the ball.
Alright, so they charge out and then they slowly go back in, but it's so slow you almost have to switch to them before they do that.
Right, and that's what I've been starting to do. So,
well, range should be on those too, right? I mean,
yeah,
range
really should be on it, but they're just not dropping quick enough. I mean, if we break off, if melee breaks off just for a few seconds to get them, we can down them so fast, and we're right back on the boss. And like you said, they're coming to the boss, they're coming back. So just break off for a little bit, put some damage on them, or dot them up if you're melee. I mean, I put my dots on the shit, and I just noticed we always have one up, and then another group spawns, and then all of a sudden we've got two up, another group spawns, and it's like, fuck, man, we're getting behind the ball. So we need to break off for a second to kill these guys.
That might work.
That's an idea.
To have all the range kind of closer by so we can cleave them easier.
Just be sure to get out of that spinny bullshit.
The only problem with that is then you end up with all the mines clustering there too, and that'll just be a raid wipe.
But do the mines actually target where a person is? I thought they just went out randomly.
They go out randomly, but they go to the areas where we are. So if we're all clustered together, they're just going to pile up all in that area.
Cool.
It says vicinity.
Yeah, and so what I tried to do is actually I tried to be somewhat close, but I tried to make sure that I was standing a bit away, and also when they dropped, I would take one out right away. I'd wait a little bit, I'd take a second one, and then I just focused on dealing damage till I got rid of the debuff.
Everybody check your flask too, please.
Runes.
I'm good on my flask. Got 30 minutes.
They're getting a little bit more comfortable. It seems like we're going deeper now. So
yeah, we went all the way through to
we're
a second time on the engineer, which is where we want to be anyways, because that's where you want to bring them down.
See, probably shouldn't run that direction.
4, 3,
Group up.
1. This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. Hope you enjoy my inventions.
Got her, didn't.
Entropic mine.
So it looks like they have their own threat table, so if you're melee and you're DPSing them out near the boss, drag them back so we can clear them down.
Got him, Sinks. Get out of there.
Thank you.
Watch your step.
Pyroblast. Entropic
Got him.
mine.
Hopping out of the pod.
Entropic mine.
Got him, Sinks.
Entropic mine.
Arms have survived. Leave no one alive.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
Got him.
Assume command.
Bosses.
I got the boss. Watch out, I'm gonna turn him away from everyone. Alright, dragging him towards the green.
Madam Sinks.
Alright. Get X down. Got him, Din. I'm gonna drag him a little further here.
Easily. Bells heal. Pyroblast.
Madam Sinks.
Just down X, please, or skull.
And switch pod.
Pyroblast.
Got him, Din.
Bells heal.
In the shield.
I'm in a little bit.
Madam Sinks.
Pyroblast. Assume command.
I'll have the boss.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Get moving.
Bells heal. Entropic Mine.
Alright, got him, Din.
Okay.
Entropic Mine.
Dropping like flies again.
Thanks.
Okay.
Entropic Mine. Bells heal. Easily. Entropic Mine.
Alright, got him, Din.
We haven't lusted, we should have.
Entropic Mine.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We did. We got something.
Alright, let's switch pods right about now.
Entropic Mine.
Madam Sinks.
Bells heal. Entropic Mine.
Got him, Din.
Entropic Mine. Assume command.
Butchin. Got her, Sinks.
Alright.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Ad's coming in. Gotta interrupt this one.
30
Got him.
seconds
Mine.
to a red.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine. Entropic Mine.
Swap pod.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Got him.
Entropic Mine. Entropic Mine.
God, there's a lot of mines out.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine. Pyroblast. Assume command.
Butchin bosses.
Watch out for all those mines.
Got him.
Easily. Bells healed.
Mine City in here.
Yeah.
I've put them emitter a little bit away to where there's fewer mines, so.
I'm down. Someone else is gonna need to go into the pod.
Zinx, are you? What are you at?
I got 3 stacks. I got 8 seconds yet.
Who's there someone up? Sound.
Alright, got him.
Okay.
Alright, someone be ready to switch to the pod. You're just gonna need to put out 1 more shield emitter. And now.
Pyroblast.
Zinx.
Easily. Bells heal. Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Got him, Din.
No one went into the pod.
I get skull down if we can. Or we're losing DPS, so. Where's the boss go?
Watch your step.
Zinx.
Easily.
The green shield.
There's a pyromancer out in the back.
Entropic mine.
Got him, Din.
Someone needs to go into the pod.
Entropic mine.
Enjoy my inventions.
Easily.
Zinx.
Entropic mine.
1 healer alive.
Entropic mine.
Alright, got him, Din. Got some ads way in the back there.
Easily. Entropic mine.
Zinx.
Alright.
Well, we got him down further, but that was
Entropic
ugly.
mine.
Wait.
No mercy.
Entropic mine.
Enjoy my inventions.
Easily.
Begin firing on my mark.
Entropic mine.
Sounds like we didn't have a backup pod person.
I called out Saunders and I saw him go in there.
It was on cooldown when I went in there, so there was nothing I could do.
I got what you need. Keep it real.
What I gotta remember, I can probably just pop out, lay on hands, and then pop back in. I think it'll restart the stack of whatever the debuff in is there.
Alright, thanks, Nate. See you tomorrow then. Got to roll up.
Cool, cool. Good luck.
Yep, thanks.
One thing I noticed a lot of is when we go into those shields, we're getting the shit kicked out of us by mines and spinny bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we're clearing them. I'm not seeing very much of them myself trying to clear them in the ranged. And that's what happens. The melee ran into it, and there was nowhere for them to go.
You think aspect of the turtle would let you just like go ham?
Could try it.
But everybody gets the debuff still.
No, only people within 6 yards.
I thought it was everybody.
Well, I don't think it's the problem of like the ones near the boss we currently have. I think it's when it's kind of hitting the transition areas. But if we have, say, like myself or missiles. Unfortunately, when I'm in the pod, I can't. But if we could like use the aspect to kind of clear it out before the next phase, just wondering if that would make life a little easier.
I don't know, basically wherever we pop the shield, we need to like make sure it's fairly clear of mine.
Yeah, I think I'll pop Turtle and clear out because the main problem we're having is when we're coming over to the engineer.
Yeah.
I think me and Sinks can pop them too when we're off tanking. With all the guys running around, I can't really keep track of everybody, so I generally don't try to. Instead, I can run over there too and run towards the next boss, and then.
Thanks, son.
I'll try to not. I've been stacking the shield meters up fairly tightly. I'm going to put them out a little bit more loose, a bit more of a bigger triangle, so that way you've got a bit more room if there's mines piling up.
I think we would have had it that time if we didn't lose. We lost like 4 people all in one, like whirlwind shittery.
Yep, agreed. I mean, actually,
it was a whirlwind followed with some mines. It was a mess.
Yeah, just to note that the shield doesn't actually block 100% of the damage from Fusillade, it only blocks 50% of it. So you're still taking damage either way.
I've been able to
for sure
the whole entire time without walking into the bubble, barely lose a quarter of my health. It's the mines that are doing chunks of your health.
I know, but you're talking about taking a mine, like one-up mines, and taking whirlwinds, and taking a Fusillade, 50% of Fusillade, that stacks up to several players. So.
Alright.
So yeah, Sinks, when you're off taking, take a look over towards the next boss and see if there's a path. And if there's not, then go over and grab a couple of bombs.
Yeah, I'm usually trying to interrupt the fire blast all the time, so
You probably don't have to worry about that because a lot of us are taking care of that.
Okay. It seems like I'm taking care of quite a few of them, so.
Yeah, we got a good 30 more wives before this is mystery.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Ready.
Don't jinx it.
This one's doable. It's not a mistress. Just we need to get the mechanics typed down.
I
That's
haven't
all.
been doing it because I haven't needed to because somebody else has done it. So.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
Got her.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Got her.
Entropic Mine. Entropic Mine. Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
I got her.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Hopping out.
Entropic Mine.
Better.
Entropic Mine.
Weaklings, why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Entropic Mine. Pyroblast.
Alright, got her.
Assume command.
Switching. And don't be in front of the green.
Bell's Fusillade.
Got him.
Okay.
Pyroblast.
get X down. Pyroblast.
Pyroblast.
Alright, got him.
Easily Bell's heal.
No one alive.
That's 6.
Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Alright, got him, Din.
Easily Bell's heal.
Won't bother switching on this one. I just jumped out and lay on hands.
Got him, 6.
See.
Assume command. Pyroblast.
Switching sides.
Antorus mine. Pyroblast.
Got him, Din.
Pyroblast. Bell's heal. Easily. Antorus mine.
Oh, get the ads down.
Get the ads. Get X down. Watch X.
Got him, 6.
Antorus mine. Antorus mine.
My inventions.
Got him, Din.
Bell's heal.
Okay.
Antorus mine. Antorus mine.
Swap pod.
Got him, 6.
Antorus mine. Bell's heal.
Thanks.
Yep, got him. Bring him. I don't know why I took that. I'll just eat these 3 until Azure falls off.
Anthropic mine. Assume command.
Switch and then I'll take the next boss, 6.
Alright.
No one alive.
Pyroblast. Anthropic mine.
My invention.
Got her.
Anthropic mine.
Got her.
Anthropic mine.
Legion, show these weaklings you
Anthropic
can
mine.
we are the dominant force in the cosmos. 0.
Pyroblast.
I'm hoping I'm getting some leg spikes.
Swap pod.
Anthropic mine. Anthropic mine.
Got her, 6.
Good.
Anthropic mine.
Leave no one alive.
Pyroblast. Anthropic mine.
Got her, Din.
Pyroblast. Assume command.
Switching bosses.
Kill the ads in the back there.
Got him, 6.
Easily. Bell's heal.
Thanks.
Let's get out from him.
Pyroblast.
Alright, got him, Din.
Pyroblast.
Let's go.
Got things.
Adds in the back there, getting under the shield.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Swap pod.
Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Got him in.
Running on fume.
Fells heal. Easily.
Got him, things.
Leaders, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the
Pyroblast.
cosmos.
Assume command. Pyroblast.
New boss.
Take this one, then.
Fells healed. Easily.
Got him now, things.
Okay.
Fuck.
Dead.
Yeah, we're not fast enough on that one, unfortunately.
Getting close.
We're getting close.
We're getting better and better.
Yeah, this section right here is where we want to be, where we wanted to get it down.
Easily.
Oh, I won't let me run.
I have things.
Alright.
Entropic mine.
Yeah, if someone wants to hop in the pod, they can.
Yeah, it would help.
Yeah, you want to try to keep that debuff up on the boss.
Got him, things.
Entropic mine. Entropic mine.
Get some healing on Saunders.
Easily.
Our shield up.
No, there's
Other side.
Entropic mine.
Just see you have 3%. You and
I
Saunders
don't
and
even
Jim.
see Saunders on my LVUI.
Switch to the boss.
Oh, there he is. Okay. So we're right next to Faye.
Got an ad on there, bring him to the
Doesn't look like he
boss.
switches anymore.
No, after he comes up the second time, I think that's it.
Okay, so they get wise to it.
That's why it's kind of like the soft enrage.
Yeah. Okay. So we basically just hit the soft range there. I mean, that's good. We're at essentially.
There's one
2%.
more Fell Shield emitter over here if you guys want that to save. Yeah, see if you can.
Yeah, get all the way over there.
Little damage.
Someone activate it. Gotta click on it.
Leave.
Easily.
Got him, Din.
How many of you are left?
Use any pots you got them left.
Three left.
Someone.
You have the tanks and the warlock.
Yeah, if someone can live through that pod for a little bit, start hitting the boss with it because it gives him a 15% damage increase, or he gets increased damage 15%.
No, not that pod, Saunders. It's the other one on the far end.
Yeah, the one you were in before.
You guys might be able to do it. Saunders is all
keep going. Don't fuck this up, Saunders.
There goes Din.
Entropic mine.
Keep putting those dots on there.
Down to 1%.
Come on, Saunders, think what you can tell your children if you pull this
to
off.
Saunders' DPS
I feel like this is the dance.
0.7%.
Easily.
Cool down.
Ah.
I'll use Saunders 0.5%. Or in your 10.
0.4.
0.4%.
I got one-shotted, okay? I tried.
It was a good try.
12.
That was good. So essentially, as you can see, the boss himself doesn't do that much damage himself.
Nor does
Especially
the ads. I mean,
so what was the deal that killed 6 people at a time again? Is that the same one?
Fusillade does stacks damage.
Yeah. The thing that you have to hide under the shield, every time you get hit by it, it stacks. So the next time it does more damage and more damage and more damage.
So
I think it's actually it's every time the boss casts it, it does more damage. Is how I think it works. The shield just helps.
So healers, you probably don't need to heal me at all. So you can save your mana. I mean, I'm sure I'm getting the regular AoE heals that you got. That's probably enough, along with my own heals. So if
my brain doesn't work that way. I'd have to move these 2 groups over.
Yeah, I understand that, but maybe you can start kind of like, don't worry too much.
All right.
If I'm getting down to the 50% range or lower than 50, then
I think we got it this time.
Yeah. So the buff isn't visible because it's the for Fusillade because it's on the boss that gets it. So that's why you don't see it.
So is there anything we can do about it, or it's more of a healer survive?
We have to beat them before the second time around. Otherwise, we run out of shields.
And actually, I noticed you killed more than 6. Like I managed to get out 7 the first time around there in the engineer pod. So yeah, so if we can be really on the ball with those shield emitter drops, that just gives us that extra little bit.
Yeah, those shields stay forever, so we can probably, if we can get more out that we don't need to use until the end, that might be good.
Yeah.
Because you can stay in that pod for 90 seconds, so giving some time for swaps and little screw-ups, that means you should be able to get out, 7, maybe 8 if you're super lucky, but probably 7 per time round. And the big thing for anyone, if me or Rob dies and someone else has to get in the pod, is that first ability that you're casting, you need to make sure that you target the boss first, and you need to make sure you keep it up there because that's giving them a 15% damage increase taken. Increased damage taken, blah.
Words are hard.
Words are words.
Yeah, but I mean, we can actually do this. This fight is not like a mistress fight. It's just we need to tighten up a little more on how we do things.
Well, everyone should get the mechanics now, so that's the big part.
You should get back to the point where it's just Saunders and the 2 tanks. I'm gonna follow Z around now. Come here, tree man.
So do you mean tighten up as in like if you're in prison and drop the soap?
Well, I think that's what Z is doing right now because I'm chasing him right now.
Sigh.
I think we also did very good with the mines that time.
Yeah, that was very good.
I thought Saunders was gonna get it, but I can't believe we fucked that up.
It's all Saunders' fault.
Jeez, when I got into the general's pod, it's just like, there's not really any mines.
It also doesn't look like they spawn after that one. There's no more ads after that as well, or they don't spawn anymore. So.
Yeah, well, when Corvus and I were able to do our turtles, basically you can run through all of them.
Okay, so physical damage, I'm assuming then?
I'm guessing, because... Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Repot.
1. This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
Leave no one alive!
Pyroblast. Enteropic Mine. Pyroblast.
Got her.
Enteropic Mine. Enteropic Mine.
My inventions. Leave no one alive!
Enteropic Mine. Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Swap pod.
Got her.
Enteropic Mine.
My inventions.
Enteropic Mine.
Got it.
Entropic Mine.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the
Pyroblast.
cosmos. Watch your
Entropic Mine.
step.
Pyroblast.
Got her.
Assume command.
Switching bosses. Time sinks.
Good.
Pyroblast. Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Got him in.
Pyroblast.
Time sinks.
Alright, get these ads down.
Swap pod.
Pyroblast.
Got him in.
Pyroblast. Felsielate.
Time sinks.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the
Pyroblast.
cosmos.
Assume command.
Bosses.
Pyroblast. Entropic Pyroblast.
Got him in.
In front of him.
Zero.
Felsielate. Entropic Mine.
Let's get the ads down.
Time sinks.
Alright,
Entropic
yep.
Mine.
Left.
Entropic Mine.
Pot up here as well.
Got him in.
Felsielate. Entropic Mine.
I'll start moving him closer down to the wall.
I have him against sinks.
The shield's slightly.
Oops. Alright. Got him
Swap
in.
pod.
Entropic Mine.
Zero.
Entropic
Time
Mine.
sinks.
Alright. Let's move him to the other side of the square because we'll need a pod.
Fusilade. Entropic
Got him in.
Mine. Entropic Mine. Assume command.
Bosses.
Any boss.
Alright, got this one.
Repeat the same process again.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Time sinks.
I get the ads down.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine.
Got him in. Got her.
Entropic Mine. Entropic Mine.
Swap pod.
Pyroblast. Entropic Mine. Entropic Mine.
Got him in.
Entropic Mine.
Time sinks.
Entropic Mine. Assume command.
Bosses.
I'm dead. About 6 people died there, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Why?
I think people ran right through the mines. Gotta be careful with those guys.
Need someone to get into the pod. I'm dead.
We don't have enough for it right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen this time.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wipe it then. Too much to go.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get it for sure there, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Well, the thing is, I think when we were running transition there were a couple mines up, and I think people ran through the mines while everybody else was there also, so it kind of blew everything up.
Yeah.
So, avoid using any, like, fast-moving abilities over there unless you can actively dodge the mines.
Yeah, I had just finished clearing that area and he threw another whole set down, so.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we were doing swimmingly.
I get pattern down. Yeah, just gotta watch. I guess the mines. I ran through one mine too, just thinking, clear that one. But
yeah, I think
there's
what
probably
was...
people around, and he said, yeah, it's not the best plan to do because where we were going was clear. I think.
Yeah, he probably just dropped the mines. I think, like Missile said also. Hurry! No! Oh, nice try, Kedron.
What? I'm on it.
Oh, did you get on here? He did. Looks like he didn't for some reason.
At least there's a floor there. If you miss the thing and no floor, that would suck.
There is a lot of poop on the ground. The mines are the big one where you'll just see a lot of them pop up.
This guy must be one of the hardest of the options available to us right now.
Portal Keeper.
Hasball.
Yeah, some of those have a lot of coordination.
It's just a little surprising we can kill 2 bosses in a half hour and then get stuck on the 3rd guy.
Well, they ramp up in complexity, so just first week through, we're just. It feels like we're getting. I mean, there it seemed like okay, it was the bombs, just learning what we can and can't do.
Yeah, it looks like what is Pearl Keeper Hasball is next, and then ANR the Life Binders. So the next one is the 3 tough ones also. Yeah. And after that, it's EMR the Soul Hunter, which I think is a middle level one where it's a back and forth fight, and then King Goroth, which is apparently one of the easier fights.
And then Veramathras, which is just patchwork, run in, run out.
Yeah. So we have hit the hard patch of bosses, but I think after we get through that, we'll probably get through a couple more easy ones. This fight is definitely much weirder, though, compared to a lot of other fights, because we're not doing anything. This is not like something that we normally do. Don't jump into pods and have to have one of our DPS away for a few seconds, right?
Yeah, I would rather have a soak mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, what's killing us in here is there's no tornadoes. We could fucking do it easy if we had a bunch.
No shit.
Oh, yeah. We had one more thing to
pretend the mines are tornado.
Become a tornado.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Might do the trick.
Spinning landmines. Woo!
Spinning landmines, that'd be so mean.
Mythic difficulty.
Repot.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
No one alive!
Pyroblast.
Watch your step.
I got him. Or her.
Enteropic Mine. Enteropic Mine.
My inventions.
The other.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
Enteropic Mine. Pyroblast.
Okay, I'm clearing the area.
Swap.
Okay, got her.
Entropic mine. Entropic mine.
No one alive!
Entropic mine. Pyroblast.
Alright, got her.
By the way, there's a shit ton of mines over here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's let the bears clear it out.
I'm just gonna avoid some of those.
Hitter sinks.
Alright. Get her by the triangle. Get her by triangle.
Shield's coming up.
He's taken.
Oops, you got 4. Sorry.
Pyroblast. 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 Bell's heal.
Bubble.
Easily.
Got him, Din?
Yeah, I have him.
Swap.
We gotta get these ads down.
Pyroblast.
Yeah, kill the ads before face, right? This is the third one is gonna summon a number of VATs after this.
Bell's heal. Easily.
Have him now sinks.
Okay. New ads out.
Pyroblast. Assume command. Pyroblast.
Rosses.
Pyroblast.
I'll take this one.
Entropic mine.
Put him under the first one here.
Bust.
Bell's healed. Easily. Entropic mine.
Okay.
A little bit.
Triangle.
Entropic mine.
No ads, we can focus boss now.
Alright, got him. Drag him out a little bit.
Bell's healed. Easily. Entropic mine.
Got him sinks.
Okay.
Entropic mine.
And swap pod in a sec. Go.
Entropic mine.
Alright, got him, Din.
Bell's easily. Entropic mine.
Got him sinks.
Entropic
Okay.
mine.
There's a pot on the other side of this beam that we're at, so.
No, it's good. We'll leave it there.
Okay. Ah, yeah, okay. Ready at that.
I got him sinks.
See that?
Pyroblast. Entropic mine.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I
Entropic
got a few seconds on
mine.
my taunt, so hold them.
Fine.
Alright, go.
Entropic mine.
Got him sinks.
Entropic mine. Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Swap pod.
Entropic mine.
Alright, got her.
Entropic mine. Entropic Mine. Pyroblast. Entropic Mine. Pyroblast. Assume command.
Boss.
Alright, watch out for bombs.
Gonna clear some out.
Yeah, clear them up if you can.
Alright,
but
I'm gonna bring them over here. Try to bring the ads near us.
No things.
Pyroblast.
Bring more towards the middle here.
Pyroblast.
Alright, got him, Dent.
Swap pod.
Adam Sinks, I'm gonna stay right about here.
Pyroblast.
Work on these ads.
If anybody gets tier.
Nothing.
Yeah, you got the ball.
So what did we do well there? Just kind of avoided the bombs there.
I think we did good transitions. People weren't stepping on the bombs as much. We were splitting our damage very well for the bosses, and we were grouping up very well. So, like I said earlier, it was just tightening everything up a little more.
Okay.
Give me a fish? Oh, she did.
All right. Well, we have
half an hour.
Half 20 minutes. Do we want to go?
I say we
at the next boss.
Hasbel, because she's gonna be probably the hardest one so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes will probably just get us cleared to it.
Yeah.
We could get one attempt on it and then, like watch videos or read up a little bit more. Maybe there's no trash on the way.
There's trash.
Damn it.
You want a no trash dungeon? You could go do. Wait, there's no such thing as a no trash one. It's unfortunate.
That was definitely more of a heavy AoE fight.
Yeah, that was. Holy crap. Damn, thumb feels like it's gonna fall off.
2 million.
Damn. Just feels like one of those where we're gonna have random people that haven't run with us before show up, and then they'll be like, "Oh fuck."
I switched out my gear to be my thrash gear, and it was certainly more comfortable for me. So
it looks like it's a pretty even split between the bosses of single target and cleave.
It feels really long.
Being in that damn pod, it's just like one.
Yeah, being in the pod probably is boring.
Well, let's see. I want to try to keep that debuff off, and all of a sudden, randomly, it's like, oh shit! For some reason, when I use the second ability, the boss got detargeted. So, go.
Yeah, I have problems with detargeting sometimes too, and I can tell Sinks does too, because
well, that one
having the boss.
You guys ever do like a float slash focus at all?
Well, the one time
normally don't have.
I tried to target growl for the 3 different bosses. Yeah, that target growl didn't work. So then my actual growl was somewhere else, and that was.
I find like when it comes to multi-target things, it becomes a little hard to target the correct one sometimes. So that's why I try to set focus all the time now.
Yeah, I don't like
it. Float. Do you hate it as soon as you get ready to put your dragget down and the fucking ads disperse and they're all over the place?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Fuck. Every time I was doing it, I was getting pissed. I'm like, damn it, just hold still for half a second.
All right, I assume we're going up this way.
At least you guys didn't have to do with what I had to deal with when you were all dead. Charge.
He was only dead for like 2 seconds before he fell down.
Yeah. I felt like that one when we only had a few people left. I was like the Hagen dance. I was like, as long as you stay alive, you can do this. Which is true.
I think we had it 15,000 K.
That's pretty much true of any boss.
Yeah.
He was at 0.5% there, Saunders.
Damn.
Saunders, you would have been a legend at the next BlizzCon, but you fucked it up.
You are no longer a legend. You are scrub now.
Oh, come on.
I definitely feel like
Was no healer.
High Command is like the maiden fight for this raid.
What is this, like
I'll take Maiden any day of the week over that shit.
We struggle with Maiden too, right? I mean, not too, didn't take too long, but I mean,
not healing. It didn't feel like it was hard to heal.
The fight itself, it's kind of like Spellblade, where it just rotates through the thing, and we have to make sure we do the right, make sure we're clearing the mechanics properly each time we go through the rotation. So,
I want to see heroic before I judge it.
That fight felt like heroic cage fight for healing.
yeah, I'm guessing like there's certain a lot of AOE healing when keep everyone else alive.
Yeah, if a druid runs out of mana, it's a rough fight.
What fight is it where you have to keep people at 50%? You gotta manage your healing, isn't that
Hedron is saying we have to clear the left side.
Oh, we do? Oh, dang
If you look on the map, the portal to the next area goes there anyway.
I did not look.
To the left. Something, something, something.
yeah, the next one, it's either this one or we go to tower defense, I think. I'm not sure if we can go directly to tower defense or not.
Watch out, some spiders just came in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can go directly to tower. You can do any of these 4 first ones in any order you want to. It's just, this is kind of the easiest way to do it.
I've heard tower defense is super easy. Like it's a free loot.
If you have a lot of AoE.
Yeah, my assumption would be something along the lines of the gunship.
It's just cross over this bridge here.
Miss gunship. Hey, look, they're actually fighting over there. What the hell?
Ah.
Once more.
Well, do we just want to go to, tower defense then?
We have to. I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, probably the amount of trash you'd have to clear out by the time we get there. It's like.
Just want everyone to watch videos on Portal Keeper and A&R for tomorrow.
Portal Keeper seemed like it was kind of the. That's the next one that we're doing, or trying.
Yeah, that one's the one with 3 platforms, and she teleports us between 3.
You gotta split the group up and.
Yeah, I think so. Have a look.
Looks like Spirit and Corporal then.
Reality Terror, Nexus, Volcanar, Rancora. Oh yeah, we have to kill an extra boss in each one. You have to split the group, yeah.
Little mini boss.
Yeah.
There's no tank swapping, right? It's just like one.
There is tank swapping too.
Fun times. Oh no, they're all dying, except for Magni, somehow. Probably because he's made of diamonds.
They were holding their own until we got here. Kind of interrupted them.
I blame Saunders. It's all his fault.
Right here.
Alright, watch out for the...
Alright, I distracted.
Why are we going that way?
What now?
Portal Keeper's right there.
Going to the...
Oh, we're going to the A&R?
Tower defense. Is that where we're meant to go?
Doesn't matter. It's whatever choice.
I'm just following.
I just follow the bear.
Yeah, your bear doesn't know where he's going either, so...
If you want to try Portal, there's no more trash.
Yeah, I'd say we do that.
You see
We don't have
that
much time.
bear's butt?
Champions.
Hello.
The Legion has breached my sanctuary, and my defense
Old giant lady.
will be overrun.
Well, maybe either one now.
With me now.
Yeah.
So what's this one?
Look at that, you found like...
This
A&R's
one's
the tower
A&R.
defense deal.
Oh, that's the tower defense.
Yep.
Should we just do that one?
Don't care.
See if there's anything over here.
Might as well do this.
These guys look friendly. They are friendly, so...
Do we, does it just start, or do we have to talk to people?
Yeah, to talk to her.
Okay, good, because
Do we
I
have
don't
to?
know what's going on.
Well, is this one an ad fight or a single target?
This is
Fly around.
A lot of ads. Pretty much kill all ads, right?
I'm gonna stand right here and wait till someone crosses that threshold.
Approach me and stand ready,
Okay.
my children. The final battle.
Hit you with some weird little laser thing. Free jumping.
So you can fly around.
Fly around.
So that special ability you got, it'll let you jump in the air, and if you hit it again, it'll let you heroic leap down. So you're going to need to use that because there's going to be ads coming from 3 different spots at various times. So it's essentially a lot of running the fuck around.
Look at me, I'm 10th, I have wings.
And splitting up and stuff like that, right?
I don't think we've done this one yet before. No.
Okay, so the second target, you target the ground where you want to jump down. Okay.
That's weird. Take getting used to. You have to hit it twice? Okay.
Yeah, the second time you'll see a target on the ground, and then you'll just jump down to it like you're Din.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, I think you want most of the DP. Is it the top one that the ads start from?
They start from the middle. Everybody needs to start at the middle, and then when I did LFR, you split into 2 groups. One goes top, one goes bottom. There's also these bats that ranged have to take out. Others are just going to keep hitting LFR or whatever her name is.
Okay. Well, if we're going to do this, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stay, so...
There's also these jump pad things that you can jump off of that'll walk over, and I think they jump in.
Hey, I can jump as a deer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to the platforms here.
Can I ride you and you jump? Aw.
Let's try it.
Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, you can.
Might be handy.
That's kind of cool.
Right. So up there's the up. So how do you get the up? Is there a way to get up there? Can you heroic leap up all the way up?
3 things. These jump things over here on the side. They jump you up and down.
Over where I'm at.
Oh, there we go.
There is stairs, but you want to not use them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, I have to
So
go
is
in
this top?
probably about 10 minutes or so. So.
Up.
Yeah, we only have time to.
Middle.
Should we try
bottom,
this?
Okay.
Yeah, we can try it once.
Give it a shot.
Right now, I'm just, I think it's just handy
Go
to
balls out.
get used to killing things. So.
Yeah, I think
So it's the big giant ads. Those are the ones you want to focus down on first. Need to have a tank on them, face them away from the raid, and everyone else just kind of AoE the little bastards as you can.
All right. Who just talked to Eleanor here? Or?
Yeah, I think she's all the way over there. Follow the panda bear riding the goat.
All right.
Essence of Anarch.
You want to go up in or down?
It's gonna start in the middle.
Yeah, we can kind of stay together, I think.
We do have to split it at one time, so should
go up.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
give it a try. Click on.
Just go ahead and give it a try. Heck, let's just
Starting.
Champions, the forces
We're gonna
of
one-shot
the
it.
Legion seek to capture my
In combat now. Should have switched to. That's because I'm being shot by a stupid ship.
Yep, that'll happen.
Somebody come up here and need a tank on this big motherfucker.
get in there. Try to at least.
Got him.
Got him, Din?
Yep.
Yeah.
Going.
With the big guy, try to interrupt the artillery strike too.
Alright, what's next?
Bottom as well.
Bottom's next.
Oh
yeah, there they come. Big guy coming.
Gosh. Where are they at? Oh,
Bottom.
Got him.
Good dog.
You on the big dog? You got the big guy?
You have the big guys, apparently.
Do I? No, I'm not even near the big guy.
Kedron does.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Did you leave?
Be gone, intruders. Back to your master.
Nope, that's not.
Missiles, I hope you have your tar trap out.
Highest up top.
Having a look.
Supposed to be, I thought.
Don't see anything up here. Oh, it's middle.
They're there. Do you have the big guy or not?
Nope, I'm not even close. Can you get there?
I can see this is a little bit of a cluster when we don't know where everything is.
I had him for a while. He hurt me.
Yeah, I got him now.
Saunders, tell him to go away.
That's Emma's paw.
What's Emma's paw? Okay.
Tell him to eat his fry. It's kind of a nightmare for, staying within range of people and finding dead people.
I think this is, once we actually figure out where everything goes, or where everything is, we'll probably do this a little better down the bottom.
3 spots.
Big guy up top, Sings.
Oh, all the way up, yeah.
Bottom is just now, it's split down bottom and top now.
I got the big guy up top.
Lower.
Alright.
You can get up to the,
I'll go low. Is there a whole bunch coming?
A bunch of doggies. They're gonna start eating her.
A bunch of dogs at the bottom here.
That's
priority. Up top. Where are you at here?
Lower.
Middle.
Alright, we're up top.
Yeah. There's doggies down here eating on her, so.
Stop them.
Trying to. They are dead. They are dead. Middle.
Big dude.
You can get there, please do, because I'm gonna be stuck up here for a bit.
Middle.
Healer needs to stay within.
Guys up, dead.
I'm up here.
So kill this guy. Kill the big guy. We can't target the guys when he's in this.
You can slow everybody else. That helps. There we go.
Yeah.
This guy's
lower. Big dude on the lower.
Where you at?
Kind of crippling poison.
I'm there.
Bats
are
in the
out.
middle.
Bats in the middle.
Range need to get the middle.
That's right. Oh, apparently you can get stuck on the other side.
Guys starting to come out the top.
Go ahead and go to the top. This guy's about dead.
Yep.
Get a couple DPS down here.
Big guy up top. There are little guys coming from the top too. Down there pretty soon. The boss.
Boss, yeah, guys down to eating on the boss. She's at 31%.
You will know the might of a titan.
Where are we at now?
Mid just spawned.
Going to mid Sings.
Yep, kind of there. Is there a big guy up there? Yep. I'll get the big guy at the top.
Last of my strength.
Me.
Go up the wall. There's guys down to the boss.
I will not be able to stop them.
This guy move? Big guys don't move, do they?
They follow you.
Don't believe.
They don't go any farther after a while.
But I do believe they launch missiles at her if no one's attacking them, so...
Yeah.
We're about to lose her, just so you know.
Yeah, 2%, 1%.
Life force.
Yeah, there it goes.
That's
Went down.
funny.
I didn't even know where she was or what was going on with her.
She's
I don't
down
either.
there.
This is a fun fight.
It's an interesting fight. That was a good one. I mean, just trying to learn the platforms and where to go and how to jump.
We actually almost got her there. I think it was only one
22%.
more shot at the ship, and we would have had her.
All right, so watch video for Portal Keeper, and we'll do this and whatever else we can tomorrow.
What's the other one? Portal Keeper and this one. We'll start on this one because this seems doable. We just have to.
Yeah, we just needed to know what we were doing.
If you want, I'm gonna stick around and practice jumping around.
Yeah. So special note: you can get stuck if you land in the wrong spot. You can get stuck in the little well areas.
You probably have to use your button to get out.
And if you fall off, it'll just kick you back up into the air.
Oh, I was wondering about that. I've been paranoid about falling off.
Well, I did. It's okay.
Cool.
It's faster to just jump off without your wings a lot of times.
Sweet.
Yeah,
What's
and
the-
those wondering where to protect, I'm standing right by it right now.
What do the yellow orbs and stuff do?
We usually don't want them to actually get here, though.
The orbs, those are for Mythic only, it looks like.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about those until tomorrow.
All right, so where we come in on the door, we're calling that mid, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Then where I'm at Sinks' top, up here.
Yeah, okay.
And there's by the boss, and then there's
By the boss.
And then okay, so then as you come in the door, bottom right is bottom, and then upper left is top, and
Right, straight ahead, there's a portal to up, and then right behind you is down.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta head out. See you guys.
All right, see you later, Mark. See you tomorrow.
There's finally a
Boss is
use
over
for
here.
tar
So this-
trap in a
This
raid.
gets you all the way to the top.
Yeah, that one over there does.
Yeah, there's finally use for tar trap.
I didn't know you still had Tar Trap. Awesome.
Ice novas and slopes.
Yep, all that stuff
Stuns.
works really well. Especially when you got the middle-sized guy.
Mhm.
Huge guys, but he's a bigger guy, and he walks with a group.
Right.
But
So
he-
the big guys are the only ones that are tankable. The middle guy keeps
I think they
everybody
just
immune
keep
until you
walking.
kill them. Yeah, they keep
They're
walking.
incredible, I think.
Yeah, so there's a little escalator in the middle to go to every level. So okay, yeah, that's pretty neat.
If we do it right, the guys that spawn in the middle, we should have both groups be in the middle. And then when they go to the top and bottom, we split off into two different groups.
I just like that there's dramatic music whenever you talk.
Alright, that's my bad. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean we were just
Coming
kind
up
of
here.
we kind of just went in this one just to get a feel for it a little bit. So we had a pretty good feel.
Yeah, I think it'll make sense to split into two groups.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the time to do that. And...
I didn't either because it sounded like people needed to go. So.
Yep.
Not that
Yeah, I
it
can
really
see us
matters.
one or
but-
two shotting it tomorrow, but yeah.
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 And it looks like, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess how was the damage going out, healer wise?
It's fine in that fight.
Nothing.
Because I didn't know if like range can be off on their own and killing. Because there's bats that I never saw.
Yeah, I never saw
Yeah, the
them
bats
either.
came up
I
in the
don't know.
middle.
There's a fair amount of I click on somebody that's in range, but they're not like within the eyesight of me, so I can't heal them.
Yeah. I don't know how much it helps either, but you can actually get extra height, it looks like, if you use your little ability right as you hit one of the escalators.
Alright.
All right, I got this mapped out now. Okay, so Sink, you're the bottle cap. Dan, you're going to be the broken piece of glass. Flo, you're the straw. Oh, Missiles is gone. I was going to make him the rock.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, missiles.
Later.
Take care.
Bye.
Wow. Okay. If I jump off the thing, you go way off. It takes too long.
Yeah, I mean, you can float forever.
Oh man, I'm stuck on the ledge.
Out here, guys. I'm leaving.
All right.
Down this
Cleared it.
down this tunnel thing. I don't know what's over here.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I can
like
finally
the
upgrade
upper
to
levels. It's kind of
legendary now, so
something different. I don't think I've ever seen a fight like this. So. At least boss fight.
No, yeah, definitely not.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked the last, well, that one and the council there, just because they're different.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
The last one seemed just a bit over-geared considering the other fights that we've been in, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see
as
that.
far as what you need to do, that was kind of cool, but...
Yeah.
I'm talking with a GM right now, and they said that you just need one more person to write a ticket, and they'll put tornadoes in every fucking place.
Yes.
All right, y'all have a good day now. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Best of luck to ya.
I'm gonna take off too. Later.
All right, later.
Ooh, got enough essence to upgrade a legendary.
Yeah, I need
Same
two
here.
more,
That's,
damn it.
that's where I'm heading.
Got a new legendary.
Definitely have some OBS.
Well, good luck, guys. I'm taking my leave.
Like, I'm going down to 0.
I'll head out too. See you guys tomorrow.
We could have finished the dungeons. Damn it, Saunders, if you would have downed that boss.
If one more person would have lived, we'd have easily...
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't feel like I was taking a lot of damage. I mean, I kind of ran out of my Healy spell, but...
There was something that I took a lot of damage every once in a while. I think it was the fusillade kept happening.
Yeah, and I'd ran out of my survival instinct, and I didn't really have any other cooldowns available at that point in time.
Yeah, I used shield wall and still got owned. Didn't use last stand though. I didn't have time to click it. It was the one I thought I was clicking, to be quite honest.
Yeah, if I had like one more cooldown, I might have been able to get that one boss, but in the end, I think it's probably best that we just did it the way we wiped it anyways. Because now we know, okay, everyone got a better feel for it there the final time, so pretty good day, I guess. We got 3 bosses down, and
that one doesn't
look too bad.
One doesn't feel to me like it's one of the ones that we had struggled on quite a bit, where everything had to be perfect. It was just coming into these not knowing what's going on. I'm sure some people haven't videos, and the ones that have, I watched some of the videos and I'm like, what the heck is going on there?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the video and it's like, okay, to me, I mean, even on that one, it was like, once I kind of got the feel for it, it's like the tanking part was pretty easy. You just kind of stay behind the boss and tank swap and move to the next corner. That's all I did. I mean,
yeah. Once I get a bit more handle, I might try and do a little bit more with the ads, but
yeah.
Right now, I kind of go over and try and thunderclap near them and hope that they come with me, because with them running around, off-targeting the boss, because I did that the first couple times and had a heck of a time getting back targeted. And
yeah, I usually I target the one caster so I can do at least one interrupt on it, and then I target the boss back, ready for. But then one time I think I saw one of the ads out, and I was like, oh, I should growl that one over. Oh crap, no, I can't.
Yep.
Taunt, and it's like, that's why I told you to hold it.
It
looks like right now at least on normal, we can probably go 3-4 stacks before it's really big of an issue. So, but I'm guessing heroic's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, it's just so quick that it's hard to. I mean, it's like 10 seconds or something between. Maybe it's a little bit, maybe 15 seconds between.
Yeah, it seemed like I could have 2 stacks, and I could go ahead and taunt, and it was going to fall off.
I'm going to in my stream just because I'm just having so many.
Well, there's the boss does something that does
so
the stacks.
I'm just going to go ahead and
so
in
like
the stream
DBM was off and telling me